Ever heard the word impossible? What does it mean to you? Perhaps it's a mountain too high to climb, a dream too distant to reach, or a hurdle too challenging to overcome. You see, impossible is often a word we use as a safety net, a comfort blanket to shield us from the fear of failure. We say, it's impossible when, in fact, we mean, it's difficult. We say, it's impossible when we should be saying, I haven't tried. But what if we were to shift our perspective? What if impossible was merely a perception and not a concrete fact? What if impossible was nothing more than a self-imposed barrier, a wall we build around ourselves to keep out the unfamiliar, the unknown, the uncomfortable? Imagine a world where impossible is just another word for not yet. A world where our dreams are not distant but merely deferred. So is impossible a fact or a self-imposed barrier? Now let's dive into the story of a unique individual, a consummate daydreamer just like many of you. Imagine someone always lost in their thoughts, constantly conjuring up worlds, scenarios, and possibilities that others could barely comprehend. This person, our daydreamer, lived not just in the realm of the present reality, but in the infinite landscapes of their imagination. Their dreams were grand, their visions awe-inspiring, their ideas, to put it simply, out of this world. Many dismissed the daydreamer's dreams as wild fantasies. Impossible, they would say, brushing off the daydreamer's ideas as whimsical and impractical. The daydreamer was often met with skepticism and ridicule. Their dreams were seen as mere distractions, a waste of time that could be better spent on more realistic pursuits. The daydreamer lived in a world where dreams were often seen as something to be put aside, something that was not a part of real life. They were often told to get their head out of the clouds, to focus on what was tangible and achievable. They were urged to conform, to fit in, to abandon their dreams for a more practical life. But our daydreamer was not one to be easily swayed. They faced the ridicule and the skepticism with a brave face. They held on to their dreams, their imaginations, their visions, even when the world around them dismissed them as mere fantasies. They believed in the impossible, they believed in their dreams, and they were not afraid to stand up for them. The daydreamer faced their struggles head on. They were met with obstacles, they were met with doubts, they were met with resistance, but they did not give up. They did not let the world's skepticism dim the light of their dreams. Their dreams were not just dreams. They were a part of who they were, a part of their identity, a part of their very being. They were not just daydreaming, they were dreaming with purpose, with intent, with a belief that they could make the impossible possible. But did this daydreamer accept the impossible? No, they did not. What if I told you that this daydreamer turned their impossible dreams into reality? What if I told you that they didn't just sit back and let life happen to them, but instead, they took charge? This daydreamer, once lost in a world of fantasies, decided to step out of their comfort zone. They started by mapping out their dreams, turning abstract thoughts into concrete plans. They let their dreams take shape on paper, making them tangible, real. But dreams, as we all know, don't come true by just drawing them on paper. Our daydreamer knew this. They understood that turning dreams into reality required more than just planning. It required action and a relentless drive to keep moving forward, no matter what. The road wasn't smooth. There were challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt, but each time they stumbled, they picked themselves up, dusted off, and pushed forward. The belief in their dreams fueled their determination. It was a journey of sweat, tears, and tireless nights, but they didn't let that deter them. They embraced the struggle, knowing that it was part of the process, part of the journey towards their dreams. In the end, their perseverance paid off. They transformed their impossible dreams into a living, breathing reality. They proved that impossible is nothing but a word, a barrier that can be broken with enough determination and hard work. And so the impossible became possible. So, what's the moral of this story? It all boils down to the immense power of belief, the unstoppable force of determination, and the transformative nature of action. The impossible is often just an illusion, a mirage born from our fears and doubts. We must dare to challenge these perceptions, to shatter these barriers of impossibility. Only then can we truly step into the realm of the possible. The impossible is only impossible until someone dares to make it possible. So what's your impossible going to be?